Hello, 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 hello. Hi guys, it's me, Jamaica, aka the real JT, and I'm coming at you all live on this Monday. Finally got it right without having to think about it. I practiced it a little bit before I went live, but still, I got it right. So we are going to get into a recap of this weekend and get it. TK, hey girl, hey. Give me some lip gloss real quick. And they give me some lip gloss. This is the lip gloss I was telling you about. Let me show you how it looked. I was like, what in the how am I ever get some more of this? I can't read the yeah. But hey, well there's a will, there's a way. So I'm definitely gonna get me some more. Hey Tracy. I was waiting for you over on the music note, but oh, maybe I got the message wrong because I was like, I went at like 9:30 your time and or 8:30 your time and 9:30, and then I was like, okay, maybe it's just not happening. But yeah, I tried. It came from Kendra because I was on her page a couple of days ago and I seen her with this. I seen her with it. So it came from Kendra, but I don't even the buy. I swear it said like Sarah or something. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody tag her so we could just get the official answer. So I'm not sitting up here um just lying on the live. Oh, Kiki had emergency. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to check in with her because I didn't go after I seen that. I just like hopped off, took care of some stuff, was waiting on the music note, didn't see nothing. Then I went to Facebook. Then it was Misha Mondays. And then I got lost in the sauce with that. And I was like, oh snaps. I need to take a shower. Did that while I was on the live, on her live. Uh trying to win this bingo. And then here we are. I did not even check. I didn't see that. So hopefully everything is okay. I had to see what's going on. But yeah, like I said, I got out the shower. I didn't even put no lotion on, no aquaphor, no butter, no nothing. My hands feel like the beginning of time. That's what they feel like. I'm not even finna hold you. I was talking to my husband about that. Speaking of which, I'm like, so don't nobody else say I'm not finna hold you? I'm the only person that says I'm not finna hold you. He was like, yeah, pretty much. I ain't never heard nobody say that. Cause he used to make fun of me all the time for saying that. I'm like, it's the truth. I'm not about to hold you up. Like, you do what you gotta do. Or I'm trying to get off the phone, but you say you're not gonna hold that person, but you really trying to like get out the way. But TK, I think I got this hat from uh Dollar Tree. But it was like shoot, probably like years ago. Years ago. Back when stuff was still $1. So yeah. I don't know. This look like it might be in the $5 section now. Thank you for the tags, Tay. I appreciate you. It might be in the five or the $3 or $5 section at Dollar Tree now, because you know inflation. But let's get into this. How was y'all weekend? I mean, I was with y'all for the most part on Sunday, but outside of Sunday, how was y'all weekend? Cause I've been busy. I've been super busy. I'm like trying to get this house together. It looks like we're packing. That's how crazy. Like I'm throwing stuff out, getting everybody's stuff that's supposed to get donated. Um, Getting all their stuff in boxes and bags and just getting it out the way because it has been. the chaotic crab. It's been boxes and bins. We didn't went to Walmart for bins, Lowe's. Like it's been busy. And I've been trying to still like kind of keep up with this stuff. I don't know if y'all seen on my page, on my Facebook page. I need to post it on my other platforms. But if you are on Facebook and you go to the Real JT, you will see that I had an anomaly today. And if you don't know what an anomaly is, it is like a rare occurrence. Um, so my husband, he went and got a couple more eggs from our chickens today, and I was washing them because you're supposed to wash them if you want them to last like 3 months. So I was washing the eggs and dating them and putting them away. When I noticed we had this ginormous egg, like it did not look like a chicken egg. It looked like I had found a dinosaur egg. I was just in awe. I definitely took a picture. And the unfortunate thing was I examined all the eggs to make sure that they don't have any like cracks or holes or anything like that. And this egg had a couple of cracks. Very like you would it like just looking at it, I didn't see it. But I examined all the eggs and so I was like, oh, I can see slight cracks in the egg. So what I do is I don't throw them away. I crack them, put them in like Tupperware and put them in the fridge so they can just stay in the Tupperware without getting contaminated. Because eggs are porous and they can absorb stuff from the outside. So that is one reason. Like when you wash eggs, you're supposed to wash them in like kind of hot water, not like burning hot, but you need to rinse them hot enough to where the temperature of the water is higher than the temperature of the egg. Because if it's hot, it's going to stay on the outside of the egg, but when it's cold, it's going to lock in whatever is around it, just like our pores on our face or whatever. Cold water is going to make everything shrink and come back in. So we don't want to contaminate the egg. So I'm washing this egg and I'm like, this egg is huge. Okay, so I crack it open, y'all. It was two yolks in that egg. Two. I've only seen this on social media, so I was instantly like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. I have never, to my recollection, I can't remember if I have, at least with my chickens, because they're new to laying, I've never had an egg that was ginormous that had two yolks on the inside. And the yolks were so vivid. Like, we started them on some new food. Because there's phases to feeding chickens. So we got them when they were babies. So there's like baby food for chickens. And then it's like, I guess, in between baby and grown. So like teenage food for chickens. And then once they start actually laying eggs, you have to like feed them more calcium and other supplements to like make sure the eggs are healthy and the shells are strong so they don't crack easily. So we like feed them like the chicken mix. We put corn in there, red pepper flakes, and don't don't judge, but we put eggshells in there. And that actually is really good for them. If you're into gardening and stuff, eggshells are calcium. It's just, that's all it is. It's like calcium. So we crush them up really good. And honestly, fun fact I learned today is if a chicken has a calcium deficiency, they are likely to actually peck at their own eggs to eat the shell because they need the nutrients. Um, so yes, I took a picture. I posted it on my page. Nobody like looked at it, reacted to it, nothing. And I was just like, okay, I guess don't nobody care about these eggs. I'm like, okay, like to me, this was the most interesting thing almost of the day today. And I'm like, yeah, nobody cared about this at all. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna talk about it on my live. I even had told some of my friends, like, go look at my post. And they're like, they looked at the sister circle post, but I guess they didn't scroll down to my first like most recent post. I'm like, okay, whatever. Nobody cares about chickens but me. But no, I was just so like, oh my God, I cannot believe this. And the color of the eggs, um, they're like a very, very bright orange, a vibrant orangish kind of color. Really cool to see. So it lets me know. I can tell because of course, I try to like study and research. Oh, Tracy, thank you. I try to study and research about my little chicken eggs on the real JT. On the real JT. Y'all gonna have me check my own page. Hold on now. Cause I know this post is not that hard. It's literally like it's in my photos. It's public. I don't I don't know. It's right here. I'm looking at it myself. But yeah, I'll probably put it up on the screen for y'all to see. I promise it's there. Like, what is going on right now? I know this is not. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm about ready to get up off this blue app. Because I promise you, like, after, oh, I don't even, hold on. What happened to my post? Where did my post go? I just seen it. I was just looking at it. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I am talking about. Did somebody like report my post or something? I'm gonna need to, hold on, y'all. Hold up. Wait a minute, because I know that my post didn't just disappear. I definitely did not. I did not delete this post. Hold on. Let me refresh this. Okay, this is the oddest thing. It's there. I see it. I see it. I just refreshed the page. No, it's not. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all because I'm not finna. That's what we not getting ready to do. That's what we not getting ready to do. This blue app, I promise y'all, it's just, if it's not one thing, it's another. No, it's not pregnancy brain. I'm about to share it with y'all so y'all can see. Share my screen. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So okay. Let me share this with y'all. So y'all can see. Y'all see this, right? This is me announcing I'm getting ready to go live, right? Y'all see this? Do you see? Okay, do you see this right here? You see this right here? Y'all see in my photos right there? And then you go down. Look, this is the post. And I even tagged a few people. And then the first post. Like, come on, guys. I don't know what's going on, but I'm tired of this. I'm so tired of this. This can't be real. So I went ahead and, yeah, 6 hours ago, I published it. Yeah. What is going on? It's not on my end either because I can see the post. Y'all can see this post. Let me see. This is nuts. Can y'all at least see it in my? Yes, it's public. Yeah, I did not start posting stuff yesterday. Look, go to my photos. Can you see it in my photos? Like I'm getting ready. I know you're not supposed to say the SPA word, but I'm getting ready to. I'm about to repost this because what they not finna do is deprive me of this glorious day that I had today with these chicken eggs. Y'all don't see? Let me see. I'm gonna refresh this. Okay, I just reposted it again. Can y'all see it now? This is like, I don't even know what to say to this. This is tomfoolery. Well, I'll just click on these pictures so y'all can see the big view, right? Okay. It's, you see right here. Let me see if I can zoom in. It was published, y'all see, 6 hours ago. And I was wondering, how come nobody's even commenting? And you see the little world next to it, right? That means it's public, right? So I have no clue why my post is not being seen by anybody. It's kind of weird. Um, so yeah, that is the egg. It is basically big as my palm. Like I said, it was like a dinosaur egg. And then that is what was inside. And I was absolutely astonished. Yeah, I don't even know why it's doing that. Like, this is just giving me more fire to like not be here on the blue app. I'm just about to holler at the other places because this is crazy. Like, what did I do to y'all? What did I do to y'all for y'all not to be sharing and let people see my regular post? It's an egg. It's an egg. Like, yes. So with that, I'm gonna get off of Facebook. Like, I just need them to go sit in timeout for a little bit. But with that, I was just astonished because I did not know or was even expecting for those eggs to turn out that way. And so it was really it was a surprise. It was a pleasant surprise. And then I of course had to go to Google because y'all know I always go to Google. I'm still waiting for y'all to tell me what animal can change from male to female, female to male, because nobody's still dropping facts. If they did, let me know, because I haven't seen them. But I went to Google, and apparently the breed of chickens that I have, they are known to produce double yolked eggs, especially when they first start producing eggs until I guess everything gets synchronized. But when you have double yolked eggs, that means um you're going to get double the I would say calcium. What is eggs? Omega 3s and protein and all of that. You're going to get double the amount because the yolk is like really like where the, I guess, whites are good, but egg yolks have more of the vitamins and minerals and things that are good for you. Better stop saying what? Because they definitely, I mean, at this point, I don't care if you talking about Facebook, I don't care if they ban me, delete my page or whatever, because at this point, like, I'm basically not even getting paid by Facebook no more. I'm not getting paid by Facebook. Y'all not showing my post for people to see it. What are you good for? Absolutely nothing at this point. Like, posts only getting like 10 likes and stuff. Like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's other things and places to be. Like, I enjoy it because I'm old school. So when social media first started, it's like it's the grandfather. But yeah, I don't care. I don't care about none of their rules or regulations. I guess I just be a rebel because they can kick rocks at this point, honestly. And I'm not gonna be sad. I'm not gonna miss it because they've been screwing everybody. everybody. So I don't even feel like I'm being attacked personally. They just trying to get over on folks at this point. Like that's obvious to me. They're trying to get over on people. Um, but good luck to everybody that's on here that's like really trying to like. It's like almost being in an abusive relationship, and you just hoping they change, but they're only getting worse. And so you just keep holding on. I'm one of them people like, you only gotta smack me like not even once. Yeah, exactly. It Tay. Like you you just got I don't take too much shenanigans. Some people like pain. I don't. I don't find pleasure in pain or frustration. So it's shocking. But anywho, yeah, so that was like one of my most exciting things that happened today. My eggs that nobody saw. Um, and actually shared the link with one of my friends, and she sent me a screenshot saying this post cannot be seen or something like that. And I'm just like, that's odd. So I might repost it. I might just post it on Instagram or something else. Um, no, for real. For real, Tiffany. That's how I feel. Like, y'all play with somebody else. Please don't play with me. I ain't got time. But y'all, this weekend has been busy with cleaning, trying to get rid of clutter, get rid of stuff. I'm so excited because I know like once we get done with this process, it's going to be amazing because then we can just start like doing all baby stuff. And that is the part where I'm going to just be head over heels. My husband, he actually this weekend, he while we were on live yesterday, um you have to see, did you turn your notifications on for this page? Because I'm noticing that like I'm not noticing when other people I usually watch go live. And so I need to turn on the notifications from like with this page. Um but yeah, this right here, I was super excited because with my husband, he went and we went and we got like new closet shelving to redo our closet, and he was like kind of hesitant because he never like built a closet. I mean, neither have I, but I'm like, instructions like can't be that hard. They give you all the tools. And did what again? Just did what again? What is going on? I'm lost in the sauce. But he went on, he did the closet, everything came out like perfect. So we got like so much more room in our closet now. And I'll be able to add like another section to our closet because it's the walk-in closet. So I'm just like, I'll just like give Rainbow her own little slither in the closet because the crib that I have on her registry has drawers like under the changing table, and then under the bed there's also drawers, so she's gonna have ample amount of space for her belongings and clothes and stuff like that. Not like babies, at least my babies, I can only speak for my children, they don't be wearing clothes like that when they babies. Like babies grow out of stuff, like we'll get some like a couple outfits, but most of the time they just in onesies and pajamas. Like I be at home. Shay, hey girl, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. And then guess what? I got a notification today that my Facebook page was in excellent condition. I didn't even go into no settings. It just had it like plastered on my homepage that my page was like the health was excellent, green check mark. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's that's cool. I'm doing better, Shay. I appreciate you for asking. It's just been really crazy on here because I've been trying to get this stuff situated with getting back to getting in the groove of live, but that's all I can say. Yes, I'm saying, Tay, like it got me over here like, oh yeah, your page is awesome. Yeah, but we're not gonna show anything from it. But you're doing good. Like, okay, that's nice. I was sure enough like, dang, I didn't get one reaction on this post. Like, this is pretty awesome. This egg is huge. Like, nobody else cares. But it's not me, it's them. Um, but I definitely I have been super amped to get this situated with organization. I'm not finna lie to y'all. I am not the best at like keeping stuff organized at all, kinda. I'm one of those people that what do you call it? What is it called? I forgot, but it's like you know where your stuff is at, even though nobody else can find it. Like I'd be like, oh, look under that pile of papers. It's over there. 3 pages down. That's the document you need. But nobody else will be like, everybody else be like, how do you even know where stuff's at? I just do. Like I have it's organized in a way in my head that don't make sense to nobody else. My husband on the other end, he is very much like neat, tidy, clean, organized. So with that, the house be like so. Yeah, super organized and barely organized, and then they make medium organized. So we're getting everything together so it can be super organized so we can like fit more stuff without the house being overran with things. Okay, Tracy, that the real JT is that or where'd you send it? Where so many different message places. Just let me know so when I get off of here, I'll go check it out. Um, Organized chaos. Yes. Thank you so much, Tiffany. That is exactly what I was talking about. Organized chaos. That is me all day long. But I'm trying to do better. Like 2024, that's one of my things. Like I really want to get more like consistent and organized with the different things I have going on. Like consistency is getting easier. Um, okay, Tracy, I'll check. But when it comes to organization, I'm like, I definitely, I need to take a class or something, seminar. I be watching stuff and I be like trying to get organized, but I think my problem is like I overanalyze. So then when it comes to getting these things together, like I look at a drawer full of stuff and I'm like, well, how should I like group it? Hold on, y'all. Cause I know I did not just see a mosquito fly in this room. I know there's not no mosquito in my house right now. It is the middle of December. Actually, it's we can say it's the end of December. It's always something. It's just always something. Let me get back focused to what I was saying. But I have to like group things so that other people can understand. That's my problem. Like I need to learn how to like make stuff simple enough for other people to understand because I like organize stuff just so that I understand, not purposefully. It's just that's just how it happens. So with that, 2024, I'm gonna be working on that. Um, Jesus take the wheel. Y'all just pray for me. Um, but outside of that, we got those eggs from the chicken. Today I worked on um getting some information for a client of mine. Well, actually I had 2 clients going to um Dubai for New Year's and they want to get some more activities and things before they go. So I've been working on that, which it's been something because um a lot of stuff is like companies send out flyers and information for things, but they don't be like real specific. And they don't be showing like pictures of what to expect. It just be words. And then when you in a whole nother continent, sometimes communication, you know, everybody phone plans don't do that. So you gotta wait for emails and all the rest of that. So hopefully I'll be getting some answers back soon because I really want to get everything situated before they head out. And let me see. I'm going to be waiting to sell my house. In my bathroom too. Yeah, Lord. I just emptied out most of my bathroom and most of my kitchen cabinets. Like everything is going in bins. But before it goes in the bins, I'm sorting it, throwing it in a bin, and then it's going back. But it's going to have to go back in a neat way that I'm not about to burn the house down. Like figuratively speaking, just in case social media platforms want to be like, "Oh my God, violence!" It's just a joke, just a little jokey joke. Tiffany, oh my God, Xander wanted to buy a stuffed at Cracker Barrel tonight and said it looked like a ferret. I laughed so hard and told him to ask you if they looked alike. Please send me the picture. Please send me the picture. I would love to see that, and I will definitely tell you. Well, they ain't had no raccoons. Raccoons look like ferrets. I think raccoons are a lot more cute, a lot cuter than possums. Possums just look creepy to me. They just look like they up to no good. I don't know how your whole body fur, but then your tail is naked. That's just weird. Y'all don't find that weird? Anyway, so um, so how you gonna ask me if something look alike, but you ain't even take a picture? Lord have mercy. Yes, TK, like large rats. Kiki, I'm so sorry. I did not know that you had something going on. Because I got out the chat after I thought that y'all was gonna be on, and I ain't been back since. I hope everything is like getting better for you or work yourself out. And if not, I appreciate you so much for even hopping on. For real, for real. I really do appreciate you hopping on. I have to go in there and see what the deal is after I get off of here. Was rushing us because we were done eating. He had to meet his buddy. Oh, okay. Oh, this was he leaving today? I thought it was today he was supposed to be leaving. But hey, Jasmine girl, because you have seen my fare and had an. Oh, okay. But still, like, no. I feel like your fare look more like a raccoon because there's still hair on the tail. There's still raccoons and ferrets are fully furred. Possums aren't, and that is not. No, 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 no. Thank you, Jasmine. Sending love right back at you. Um, you okay? So yeah, I'm definitely had to hop in and see what is going on because I don't like the sound of that, sis. It was just a key yesterday. Can I make collard greens A-Town-ish? That is such a random question, but yes, I actually make really, really good collard greens. Do we know each other? Because if we do, I might can do that soon and let you have some. If not, then maybe I make a video when I make some, and then you can make some too. But my husband, funny story. There, nobody. I highly doubt somebody's gonna know this, but recently um he was given some food, which I be telling him, you can't just be eating folks food. My God, that's just not, you just don't do that. But he don't like being mean. Gee, what? I would be offended, but it's true. I look like I could cook. I'm there. I need to lose some weight. Y'all just wait. Y'all just wait for me. Wait for me, I promise. Cause yeah, I do look like I can cook. I'm not even finna hold. I know I look like I can cook right now. I just don't have the arms, like the big, you know, extra meat back there to look, that people be having sometimes when they make the real good mac and cheese. But yes, I got a witness in the house. Yes, I can do a little something something. But the collard greens, let me get to this. My husband, he had got some ribs, potato salad, greens, Ribs, potato salad, greens. Heck, something else too. I cannot remember what the other thing was, but that that them ribs smell like, gee. I was like, don't put them away, please. I was like, no. That smells like it is dead. It smells dead. I don't even know what that is. He said, oh, it's good. Please get away from me. Please, right now. And he took it for lunch. And he was like, my husband is not into green, soul food, none of that. He don't like, he will eat fried chicken and stuff, but he's not heavy on that. We will eat tacos 10 times before we eat like the whole spread for soul food. So with that, he ate that food for lunch at work. Tried, the ribs, the greens, potato salad. I want to say it was mac and cheese too. And he was like, yeah. He's like, I took a big old mouthful of greens. It was collard greens. He said they was, ugh. He was like, just I see I can only eat you and my grandma greens, because he was like, everybody can't cook greens. I said, yes, love. Everybody can't. They can't. Everybody can't cook greens. I mean, everybody can't cook everything, but it's certain stuff like you ain't supposed to just, you got to know the person before you just get to going hard in the paint. Okay. But I'm definitely, yeah, I might have to do a little tutorial, because I got some fire collard greens. That's like one of my favorite things right there. Collard greens, black eyed peas. Um, I'm really good at frying chicken. I don't eat a lot of fried food, but I'm good at it because they had me doing it at like 12, cooking for the whole family. So yes, and tacos. You already see what I do with the tacos. I ain't gotta explain with that one. But Jasmine, not that the arms you're trying to get rid of, sis. Listen, you try to get rid of the arms. You're trying to get rid of gut. Just wait on me. Wait for me. I just need a couple more months. Um, what? Oh, let me find out there's some neighbor beef going on. But yes, A Town, if you still around, I appreciate that. I'm gonna take it as a compliment. That was entertaining because it was just so random. Uh, from visitation. Hey. Ah, so much Sister Circle love going on in the comments. Yeah, we had a village. Do y'all understand how lit we will be? Like, litty lit. But guys, okay, so let me get back on track, because that was not even a part of what I was planning on talking about today. Uh, so I did some organization. I did some stuff for my clients. My parents, right? My parents, they left yesterday from Miami to go on their first cruise ever. And you can call me petty, I don't really care, but me and two of my siblings paid for them to have a cruise for their 30th wedding anniversary. Um and they are sitting up here having the time of their lives. When I say I'm so jealous that I'm not on that cruise ship with them. They are like glowing and cheesing and getting gourmet food. And it is just like, I wish I would have got packed up in that suitcase with y'all. And they're just like, it's just so amazing. They didn't already gave them the money for the next cruise. Like I'm like, y'all ain't even been on the ship 24 hours, and they didn't already paid the deposit for the next cruise. I'm like, listen, that's what I need to get on. That's how I'm like, Sister Circle, we need a cruise. That way we have childcare. Do y'all hear me? That way we have childcare. We can turn up all the way. All the way. There's resorts that have childcare, but I like the idea of a cruise, because I just feel like it is, in my opinion, a lot less likely for your kids to like wander or something like that. They could wander, but it's just, I don't know. I feel more safe. But yes, ooh, not turkey tails. Yes, Kiki, especially the way you make them. Um, did they know you was allergic to something, Kiki? Yes, Tay. 30 years is amazing. They done been through the fire and came out a diamond and some more change, the pressure, the fire, and everything else. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm hoping and praying that I can get to. I know they say the first 5 years of marriage is the toughest. Um, and I can see why. Even if you have been with somebody for a long time before you got married, being married honestly is it's a whole different thing. I'm sorry. Like, some people may not agree. They may feel like, oh, being married and being with somebody forever, 10 years, 8 years prior to getting married, oh, it's nothing. But for me, I was with my husband for four, almost 4.5 years. It was like 4.5 years before we got married. And it definitely still is a transition, even after 4.5 years. Hey Belle, hey Jamisha girl. Thank y'all for hopping on. I appreciate y'all. So very much. No, they didn't. I didn't read the can. Okay, so that's good. Okay. So good to know that. Bill, thank you for coming in and joining us. Only cruise I'm taking a kid on is Disney cruise. Sis, I'm not finna play with you. I'm not gonna play with you, Tiffany. I feel you though. But some of them, some other cruise lines have really great like childcare. Like they even to the point where they will have the person come to your like cabin and watch your kids while you go do stuff and entertain them and stuff like that. So yes. Tay, pretty much. I'm not even gonna hold you. Then been to couples therapy and everything. They all say the same thing. The first 5 years is just like you're like meshing worlds. And you could have been like meshing worlds before, but it's like it ain't just one of those things where it's like, oh, you get on my nerves. I'm just going to disappear from you. You can't do that when you married. You are literally stuck to somebody. You stuck to somebody, so you know that. What's that game? What's that game where you gotta have your legs tied to another person and then y'all gotta walk and race to the end? That is marriage. You gotta find your coordination. You gotta like figure out how we gonna make this work, like conjoined, because now we're conjoined. We was two, now we one on documents in public. Like, you represent me for real. Everywhere you go, I represent you. Your money, my money, all money is the money. So it's definitely like it's something it takes time to learn with all this merging and learning. And then you got to understand, depending on what age you are when you get married, there is a lot of evolving going on. That's why personally I'm super impressed with people that get married super young, because if you got married at like 18 and you together for 20, 30, 40 years, that's impressive to me. Because do you know how many transitions you go through from 18 to 30? I'm just telling y'all right now, I didn't like my life changed so many times from 18 to 30. Like my personality, my mindset, my maturity, everything. And if I would have got married at 18, I don't know if I would still be married right now, because I just know how I am and was, and then to now. Yeah, people who like my parents that got married real young, real kudos to y'all. Cause now I feel a little bit more like I got realistic most of the time. I'm Still a Pisces, y'all. I got pretty realistic dreams and aspirations that I want to do, but um they still, I my dreams and aspirations have to like go with the plan. Like I can do what I want to make myself happy, but I can't do something that's going to be to the detriment of something else going on in the household or to my partner. So it's got to be compromises and different things that, we ain't have to you ain't have to compromise when your legs weren't stuck together. Okay, girl, Jamisha, better late than never. I appreciate you. Have a good day at work, Bill. I hope that you are. Yes, three-legged race. Yeah, I don't know how. And Kiki, even with you not feeling good, you still a mind reader. How you be doing? How do you be knowing? You just be knowing. It's just kind of crazy. Um, and then Kiki said it's true. The first 10 really. Whew. So right now, we are me and my husband, we're going into our third year of marriage, which will be like 7 years of being together. And 4.5 years from the 3 years of marriage is not the same. I promise it's not. And we had a child before we got married. It is not the same. I promise y'all it's not the same. Bill, I don't have no Christmas games planned. Um, I don't have anything planned outside of getting up out of here. Cleaning my house, that's a game because it's definitely tricky. Um, and then leaving up out of here, and then just chilling and trying to get some stuff out for y'all to see, vlog a little bit. I'll be in different parts of Cali, so I can let you guys see some restaurants and some views and some weather and all the rest of that. Markel, hello. Oh, it's lives galore today. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was doing 5 days a week prior to recently, but now I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe ish. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. So yeah. You have to put out a new calendar for the people who aren't all the way familiar with the times and the dates. Um, and Kiki said men mature slower as well, so that makes a difference too. Absolutely, because even my dad, he admits that like he is in his 50s, and he has um said to me that, hey, I'm just now maturing about some stuff. Like I'm just now able to like look back and see some of the stuff that I was like completely not mature at all about, and my relationship in raising my kids and all types of things. And it does take longer for guys to sometimes mature. I mean, there are rare occasions where men just be like super on top of their stuff and mentally older, but most of the time that's not the case. And that's not throwing no shots, because I feel like just like how men aren't mature with maybe like finances and sometimes relationships and stuff like that. A lot of times, women, we be mature in those aspects, but emotionally, okay, we be needing some help. Okay, we be needing some help emotionally. And I don't know, some women, I didn't met women that was much older than me where it's like, you act like a kid, like your personality, like you are emotionally like not your maturity is more like your shoe size, like emotionally. You might pay all your bills, you might have great credit, you may, have all of your ducks in a row, but emotionally you are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And that's kind of the thing that I see with men and women. Men, sometimes it takes them a while to like take life in general maturely, but women, it'd be more so like the emotional, it'd be an emotional disconnect. So we all have our strong suits and our shortcomings, But when you are like really transitioning, I think in your 20s, late teens, and throughout your 20s, and you get married, that is something that like it's really, you have to for real be on your P's and Q's, because they it won't last. Marriage would be hard to keep up with when the parties are not mentally there, emotionally there. Um, I know a lot of marriages, they say end because of finance issues, but financially, I feel like that's probably one of the, I'm not gonna say the least problems, but that's to me lower on the list, because um you can you can bounce back. You can bounce back with finances. If somebody can, if people can snap out of it, they can do that. But sometimes when you like damage somebody mentally and emotionally, it's like no, it ain't no coming back from that. If you like mentally abusive and all over the place and like just can't hold it together, sometimes it's just not. People can't. Reach, hello, hello, Kylie Gun. Thank you for hopping on. I appreciate you. Listen, Markel, but although it's boring, it's needed. It's one of them things that is not, it's not the most fun thing, but it's definitely needed to be mature, for all of us. Because I promise, I wish I could just, I know some people might think that I say like things with no filter. They think that I'm like, I just say stuff people be thinking, but I filter a lot. I filter a lot. Cause I be thinking some off the wall stuff. See, Tracy, it wasn't about money with your divorce. And that's my thing. Like money, people could come up together. It's, to me, it's more so the mental state and emotional state that has to get fine tuned. Cause when hurt people, period. Hurt people, and people who haven't dealt with the traumas in their life, they sometimes inflict that on the people closest to them, i.e., their spouse. People that think low of themselves typically treat others the way that they see themselves. So if you're in a relationship with somebody and you are tied to a person who is mentally disturbed, has no self-confidence, has no aspirations, don't think highly of themselves, it's going to be really hard to win that three-legged race. Okay, especially when you like at least kind of care about yourself or kind of have dreams and aspirations. It's going to be hard. Or if they have a problem with what's the word, self-control, um it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to do a three-legged race. um Mark, luckily I've never had a divorce, but that's probably because I never been married. Y'all, let me let me find you on here real quick. I don't even know. Am I following you? Because you just be cutting up. Are you related to somebody? Where'd you come from? I don't remember you before I left. Did you change your name or something? I'm just trying to see something. I'm following you right now. Okay. Okay. Um, of course, that it all makes sense. Of course, this will be one of Tay friends, and she's Looney Tune herself. But yes, Kiki self control. Woo, lordy. And sometimes people that have a really hard time with self control, and that does not mean like self control. Losing self control has so many different faces: money, sex, emotions, anger, depression, losing yourself, not trying to even have like get yourself together, making excuses, um, not being able to compromise because you want things your way. It's just so many things and ways that things can go left outside of money. Okay? So with that, and that's what I try to tell people too. I'm not saying like listen, I am not perfect. My marriage is not perfect. My husband is not perfect, but I see how, well, at least for us, how the way money goes for us, it's been up, down, left, right, all of that. But you have to have the right person to be like, yeah, it's a struggle right now, but what we gonna do to get up out of this? How can I boost you up or you boost me up out of this hole so we can get back to what we're trying to do? And the person don't look bad or down on you when you make a mistake, because people make mistakes financially. People overspend. People don't pay certain stuff. People mess up. Okay. So it's like with that, we can't get too wrapped, at least for me, I feel. I can't get too wrapped up on the money aspect. Um, Especially if you recognize your mistake and you are trying to do things to get back on the right track. I'm gonna be there to support you no matter what. Yes, wrong investments. It definitely happens. Like, but it's all about the mindset of the person and how they, you know, how they're able to see, oh, okay, I did that. It was kind of messed up. I pretty much threw a monkey wrench into the plans. I apologize and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get back on the right track. I can work with that. I can. Like, because when I decided to get married, better or worse, richer for poor, like, yeah, I don't want to be poor with you. But if you honestly have drive and motivation, if we do end up somehow real low, it's not going to last a long time. It's not going to last a long time at all. So I don't see, try to look at our issues as like, this is right now. This is right now in this moment, especially when it's not something that's habitual. Habitual issues, that's what tick me off. Things I got to repeat myself about, like over and over, repeat, complain. Those are things like I listen. Listen, because if you could you could hear. We're not finna do this again. But how did my husband propose? That nobody's ever asked me that. To be honest, he didn't propose to me. We just kind of decided we was getting married. I can't even remember the conversation, but we just like decided we was gonna get married, or we wanted to get married, and he, without me around, did like he went to my parents and he talked to them and asked for permission and all of that good stuff. And then we started to plan a wedding, but there was no like big extravagant like Facebook worthy or social media worthy proposal. It was just like, this is, we've been together 4.5 years and we want to get married. And we were honestly trying to get married. We were trying to like elope, but I'm like, okay, I have to like, I didn't mind eloping as long as like my parents knew like I was gonna get married and they were aware of it. But once my parents like knew, my mom she was not having it. Like, you are not eloping. I'm like, I don't want to spend no money. I'm just trying to spend like the money for the license and that's it. Like, I just we was gonna go to the courthouse. That was our plan. We didn't want to go to the courthouse where we live because we didn't want nobody like in our business. We just gonna go out of state, go to a courthouse out of state, and just get married. Go fill out the paperwork, get married. And so my mom, she's like, absolutely, that's not happening. You're my firstborn child, and there's no way I'm not gonna be there. I don't care if I have to stalk you and him. I'm gonna be there. So it ended up being a small ceremony. We got married in this botanical garden in Nashville, Cheekwood, on the patio of a mansion. And the only people there was his dad and stepmom, my mom and stepdad, and our kids in the officiant, and that was it. Then we took a lot of beautiful pictures all throughout the garden with each other, and all of us turned up that night and stayed a couple days out in Nashville, and it was really nice. I really wouldn't have it any other way because I ain't had to pay for nobody food, no DJ, no nothing. I was just like, this not the time. We got other stuff. We was like, trying to buy a house and do other stuff. Like, I ain't even trying to have this big, extravagant, crazy big wedding. Um, we just gonna keep it simple. And we said like maybe for our 5-year anniversary or something like that, we'll do something bigger like a destination wedding renewal or something like that. And people still gonna have to pay their own way to get there. So we gonna know who really love us. You feel me? I'm not gonna say who really love us, but mostly who really love us when it ain't just you gonna come somewhere for a free plate. So we're gonna have a little destination something, and that's gonna be that. But that's it. That's all. I gotta do photos for a lot of courthouse weddings, and they be so adorable. See, it don't take a lot. Honestly, to me, it's not even about like the what's it, Juju, Jaja, whatever it's called. It is more so about the actual what is happening, like the marriage, the commitment, like that to me is trumps everything because there's so many people and I'm so scared. It's so many people. Not like I'm scared to go this route where people have like 20, 30, $40,000 weddings and then they get like divorced the next year. And I'm like, do you know what you could have did with that money? I'm so like, do you know what you could have did with that money type of person. I just be thinking about in like investments and things that I could like do that will make me more money. Um, that's what I like to do with money. I like to spend money, but I like money to be like a seed where I'm planting different seeds that's I know it's gonna bring a return. So I don't want no like super, super, super expensive nothing. Like until at least not until I'm in a position where it's like, oh, that's chump change. Now when 40,000 is like, yeah, that ain't 40,000. Shoot, I don't care about that. Then sure, but I'm not. That's not where I'm not even allowing this app with y'all. That's not where I'm at. Not where he at. We need our 40,000, please and thank you. Um, Markel, oh my God, we turned up for 5 years. Sister Circle, just so done with you. Honorary member, Markel, oh my God, you are hilarious. You are a hilarious person. Do you go live? Because this would just be so epic. Do you go live? I need to know. If you don't, you need to start. Yes, Key said I want a small ceremony, but I want a big reception and I love a good party. Yes, and that's something else we had talked about too. We had talked about doing uh like a party renewal where we would just get like somewhere real nice and have like drinks all night and music and food and just have like a reception, like maybe do like a little ceremony where everybody's there and then the same place we got married is tables and turns into like big old reception. But y'all know me, I like to get up out of here. So I'm like, you know what? We gonna go somewhere. We gonna go somewhere away that's beautiful and try to just turn it all the way up. Turn it all the way up on somebody's island, on a different continent, something somewhere. Tiffany, no worries. I understand. He's about to after he buys the boss up course. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Markel. You better get that boss up course so you can get in tune for real. For real, for real. Especially since you already doing photography and all this other visual stuff. But okay, Tiffany, that y'all let me know if it is like glitching or sound is going crazy or whatever. Let me know if my stuff is messing up because sometimes things just be happening. You said first you need to find some pajamas. Listen, I was gonna actually just get on with what I had on today, but I was like, let me go take a shower. And I actually when bingo was going on with Jamisha, when bingo was going on, I was in the shower and I kept looking to see if Ford was gonna win. I had the phone in there and I'm like humming and singing and looking and putting the phone back and washing and looking and putting the phone back. So I was like, I might as well put on pajamas. I'm not gonna put no clothes on. And if I'm ghetto for doing this live in my pajamas, then I'm just ghetto. Okay. All of us and just got done. I got fresh booties on the live in the chat. Okay. Jamisha, I just got out the shower. Tracy, I just got out of the shower. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Fresh booties everywhere. Fresh booties in the air. Yeah. Um, let me see. Oh my God, Tiffany. She's telling him where to find pajamas at Walmart women's section. But that is where we got our pajamas from. I got these. Where the heck did I get these from? Target. I got these from Target last year. I don't even remember. No, it was 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago. No, I think it was last year. 1 or 2 years ago, I got these at Target. And I'm actually getting some more that kind of look like this. Um, excuse me, sleeve looking short, but yeah. I had my phone on a stand listening to you. Oh, thank you so much. You had me in the shower and just, probably had you cracking up. Don't slip and fall. I'm not gonna be there to help you. Gotta stay safe. Um, girl, be yourself. What? What are you talking about? Fresh kitty. That's what I'm talking about. Fresh meow meow. Yes, like Wild Rose. Hey, I'm quick to go live in my pajamas. Period. You definitely are. Your pajamas and your bonnet. Don't play with her. Okay? Don't play with her. Don't play with her. Um, y'all taking late showers, dang. What? I I guess. I guess it's a late shower, but is it really? I didn't know it was a cutoff time to wash your butt. Jillian, hello. How are you doing, Cubby God? Thank you for hopping on. I appreciate you. And Merry Christmas early to you as well. Rosewater and coconut. Okay, I see y'all. Is that so? Let me go through this. Mary Ann, hello, Cubby God. Thank you for hopping on. Just checking in with you, girl. I appreciate you. Fresh Clitty. Oh my God. I can't believe I said that out loud. I just be reading the comments. I need to read and then read again out loud if it's suitable. Oh, I see. So you talking about just be myself in my pajamas. It's not ghetto. Well, let me tell you. That's all depending on what some people, the standards out here. But I definitely get you because I'm gonna do me. I just like, I had to get comfy and cozy. I don't want to get too comfy because I be then fell asleep on y'all or start dozing off and y'all be like, what is wrong with this girl? I was answering you as oh, okay, so you can hear. Good. I wasn't sure most of your lives. Oh, hold on, y'all. I mean the mister. I have to tell him I'm on live. He didn't ask me today, but he usually asks. Are you going live today? I got to work out first. I know that's right. The best time before getting in bed, yeah, it definitely is. You want to be relaxed. You take a hot shower, and then a nice little glass of wine or tea or something like that. You're gonna be knocked out. Good rest. Do you feel me? Lord Tracy, you was cutting up. Did you have something to drink today, Tracy? Because I already know this don't even sound like regular Tracy in my comments. This don't sound like regular Tracy. I'm not even finna put this on the screen. But what are you talking about? If I get a good desk, I can be on live all Winnie the Pooh died. What are you talking about? I know you ain't talking about being naked from the t-shirt down. I know you not. I know that's not what you saying with that comment. I'm gonna put you up there for the world to see this. This ain't no way. Yes, CK, nighttime routine. We be over here falling asleep to your voice. Oh my lord. Hi. It Albin, how are you? I hope you're doing good in Switzerland. All right, what gift did you get today? He told me last time he was on the live that in December in Switzerland they get a gift every day up until Christmas. So I'm I mean, that'd be cool to practice. That's 24 gifts. It'd be like little handmade gifts I have to give people every day. Cause that's a lot of money. It might just be like a nice little appreciation note or something like that. Yeah, feel me? But yeah, it's not for me. It's not about the money at all. I tell people too, like at least for me, I can't because like for instance, we talk to like our family and we like my husband has a cousin that that part Dollar Tree the Dollar Tree store gifts will be number one for me. Markel, yeah, 24 days of Christmas sounds fun to your pockets. It's tapped. But I had told my husband's cousin was like talking about like how he was single. He like, I'm not even trying to find nothing because these girls out here, blah 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 blah. And I was just like, I mean, if you want a different fish, you gotta use a different bait. If you notice that the same type of person with a different face keep on popping up in your life, it's not all these people. You might need to look in the mirror and you might need to really evaluate what you feel is important and start focusing in on that. And if you want somebody that's not superficial, it's good to be just honest from the jump. And it's good to not try to be on social media appearing like one way and it's not that way. um I know it could be hard for some folks, but especially if you share your social media with people you just meet, you don't want them, you don't people are gonna they're visual. Most people are visual, at least when you first get to know somebody, look at their social media, see what they got going on. And if you are portraying a certain lifestyle that's really not it, people act accordingly. I'm not even finna hold y'all. When I met my husband, y'all, he told me flat out, he's like, I'm getting my stuff together. Don't got a lot of money. Um, can't really pay for a whole bunch of dates because I'm trying to get my stuff together. He had just moved back to our city, and was like starting like with nothing. I mean, like got rid of everything, like a brand new person, just clean slate. And I was like, typically, I'm not gonna. And he knows this because we talk about it. Prior to him, I did have a kind of type, and the kind of type was already established. That was just me. Like I didn't really like talking to nobody that was a tumbleweed in the wind. Okay, that is just not how I want to live my life. And I kind of wanted something already ready made so that you just got your stuff, I got my stuff, and we didn't have our stuff. But with my husband, yes, TK. He dropped a disclosure to me like, listen, I'm a work in progress. He told me his dreams. Michelle, Merry Christmas, Kabigan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you are having a wonderful morning. Well, afternoon now. Um, and I told him, like, listen, I mean, we just dating right now. I'm just getting to know you. Um, and I'm just gonna see what you're doing. Cause for me, actions speak louder than words. You could tell me you getting your stuff together. You could tell me you want to do this and want to do that. But I'm gonna sit back and watch you and see how you move. And we were very forthcoming with each other. We let each other know, like, at least, I told him, he told me that it's an understanding, like, we are getting to know each other. We're dating. We're not just, it's not no monogamous relationship. Yes, I might be on the phone with somebody else. Yes, I might be out on a date with somebody else. You know, we're dating. We're getting to know each other. We're getting to the point of getting to know each other. So with that, there was times we went on free dates. Like out here, we have an art museum that's open 24 hours. And so we went to the art museum. They change out the exhibit every so often. So we went for a tour of that art museum. Then we went out for dinner, and then we went and walked. They had like this walking bridge that's really nice out here, lights up different colors and stuff at night. And that's what we did. Like that was one of our dates. But literally all we had to pay for was dinner. Everything else was free. And I can guarantee you that dinner was under $100 for sure. It was like Joe's Crab Shack. So we did little things like that because I knew his financial situation, at least, what he was telling me. And I wasn't trying to like break the bank or make him overextend his finances. And we not even like, we're just getting to know each other. And I did not mind paying for stuff. Of course, the first date, no, I was not paying for nothing. I'm sorry. It's just how I roll. But later on down the line, there was times that I paid for stuff, my treat. And I had financially, I had a lot more finances and stability in that area than he did at that time. Yes, Joe's Crab Shack, because I think he got something and I got something. It might have been like $60, $70, maybe 80 with the tip or something like that. But it was like $60. And it wasn't it was it wasn't nothing heavy. It wasn't in there trying to do like, all you can eat. And you gotta remember too, Markel, this was 7 years ago. This was 2017 when when this was happening, early 2017. This before COVID and inflation and all the rest of that. So yes, it was under $100. I can guarantee you that. But Tiffany, I bet it's all fun and games. So she ordered 2 drinks. Lord, you are crazy. Crazy. Not when we go get the big pie of crab legs. Well, I knew he was gonna walk in and stuff, and I didn't want to eat heavy. Like I think I might have got like some shrimp or something, and he always get crab legs and stuff like that. But it wasn't. We didn't get nothing like real crazy back then. I promise it was an under $100 meal. So we did that, and with that, we just got to know each other, and um over time we end up becoming a couple. Months down the line, about 4 or 5 months down the line, we dated, then we became monogamous. Then it kind of happened fast. More months down the line, we moved in together, and then we basically have been together pretty much ever since, because it just so happened to work out with our personalities and the expectations from the jump. I just feel like if people just be honest with folks, you just never know what somebody is willing to I'm not gonna say deal with or put up with, but you don't know like what somebody else, how they might view you, see you, think about you, the real you, so that you can just be transparent until you're honest and let them in. So with him doing that, I didn't have crazy expectations, and I was very patient with him getting his stuff together. And then eventually, well, how long was that? About 2 years later, from the time from our first date till, well, almost 3 years later, 2.5 years after we met, the roles reversed. I had our daughter, and um things flipped. I was working a salary job, rip off, working a lot. I had a nice little pocketbook. He was kind of like in the beginning stages with a company, and he wasn't getting consistent work. It was kind of like as they needed him type work. And then after we had our daughter, like he just put in the work and got hired on, and the finances changed. And me too, Jamisha. Um, and it ended up being to where I be at home. I fired my boss in my job, and I got to be at home with my daughter, which is something I never even would have thought about, because I was a single mom prior to meeting him. For 6 years I was a single mom, and like I lived out of state from my family, from my son's family, everybody. And it was hard, so I missed a lot of things with like school and just life with my son. Like I had to be at work a lot. I'm talking about 50, 60 hours a week, and him being in karate and daycare and after school programs and all the rest of that. And I never even imagined myself, like I actually said so many times I would never be a stay-at-home mom. I could never be a stay-at-home mom. I would never want to be a stay-at-home mom. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, it was like one of them things that yeah till it happened. So once I had my daughter and I was in a happy relationship, and I had somebody that made me feel secure in letting go of the power. Guess that's what it is technically. That's, I mean, for me, like I knew that with my finances, I felt like I was in control. I had some control that I wanted to keep and maintain overall. Especially since, like I said, I was making the majority of the money. So I'm like, yeah, I need to keep my hand in the pot. But once we, got to a place, and I seen like I could rely on him, I could trust him. Markel, you could be a stay-at-home dad. You just never know. If that's what you want, you can have it. Believe me, you can. It's men out there that stay-at-home dads. I promise it is. But once we were able to have a relationship where I was like, okay, like you are transparent with me. I can see and understand that I can trust you for me to back and like be home and do that. And he also had told me, like, he had always said that he never wanted to be with a woman that wanted to be kept, or a stay-at-home mom or whatever, that didn't want to work. And it wasn't even that I didn't want to work. So maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But even now, like, I look back and it makes me laugh, because like the things that you said you would never do, when you meet the right person, you'll end up doing everything you said you wouldn't do. I'm not even finna hold you. A funny thing I'm getting ready to tell y'all. Okay. Make random weekend trips. I'm actually cheap day, but when we go to Joe's, so he tells me to get the big one. So I have leftovers since, yeah. I would love to be a stay-at-home. Okay. It's been so nice being a stay-at-home mom the last year, but I definitely stress about money more, even with my side hustle since it's not guaranteed money. Yeah, and that was my thing. Like I just wanted to make sure that I had like my own little, not my own little thing, but I want to contribute. Like I wanted to have my own little way to contribute to the household financially. But with that, with my husband and the way that he is, like I'm not listen. When we met, just like how he was transparent, when we met. How old was I? I was like 27 when we met, and I was transparent with him. I said I don't want no more kids because I had been so traumatized. If you know me, if you watch my lives or whatever, you may or may not know this, but with my firstborn child, his father and I, the trauma, the nerve wracking, stress, anxiety, and all the negative emotions happened for so long that I literally said, "No more babies, baby factory closed, never gonna happen again. I don't care what a man got going on. I don't want no more kids, and they can't make me have none." So when we met, I had told him straight up, like on our like first time talking on the phone, like, I don't want any more kids. Are you okay with that? Like, because I don't even want to waste your time. I don't want to waste your time if that's what you out here wanting. And he didn't have any children. I'm like, just put that out there. I told him, I'm getting ready to turn 28 soon. And I literally have a little countdown for myself. For my 30th birthday, I'm getting my tubes tied. I called doctors' offices and everything. I was lining up stuff to make sure this was not going to happen again. So he was like, yeah, that's fine with me. Like, he just kind of felt like it didn't matter. He didn't matter if he did or if he didn't. It is what it is. And somehow that that went out the window. Because we definitely had a daughter, and I can't even imagine him not having her because he's such an amazing father and just father figure for my son, just in general. I'm just I cannot even imagine like not having a kid with you because it is like yin and yang, night and day from my two experiences. Where one, I never want to have another child, and the second one, like honestly, like I never really want a huge family, a big family, or nothing like that. But if my husband really pressed for it and really was like, this is what I really want, I would do it. Like because I know that for one, he's not gonna let us go without. It's not gonna be no super, tight. He's not gonna make it to where we just can't enjoy life and we just a little old lady that lived in a shoe. I know it's not gonna be none of that. And then even with me being a stay-at-home mom, like he always encourages my like hobbies and my interests and things like that. So I remember the first thing I wanted to do while I was at home, I wanted to become a notary. He encouraged and, helped me get through the process with that. Then I want to start working for a nonprofit, and he encouraged that. And then I was getting frustrated with some stuff and I want to leave. He encouraged that. Then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay. He encouraged that. Then I'm like, I wanna, open a travel agency. He encouraged that. And everything that I do, he encouraged. He literally encourages me as long as it's positive, as long as it's not stressing me out and it's something to that I, piques my interest, he encourages that. Marquez, so you basically found love opposite of the way you was looking at. Period. Yeah, you, you listen. You all right with me? He just sent me a text message. He told me when he gets off and that he loves me. Hold on, guys. Do, 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 do. He's going to the gym. Good for him. So with that, yes, Tiffany, definitely like one time for the supportive spouses and significant others. And you wonder why we call him Jesus? LOL, you are nuts. And like I said, we have our things, but the bigger picture for me is like I'm not miserable. Um, like I'm not gonna say like we got the perfect life and got all the money in the world, but I know that we're doing pretty good for ourselves. Like I'm able to be home with our kids. I have my hat in my hands in so many different things. Like I do have an income, multiple incomes. I do a little bit of everything, but it's at my own pace, at my own leisure when I feel like it. So I'm not like super stressed out because I gotta answer to the man all the time and have children at home and all of that good stuff. So with that, I just I encourage everybody, like I know some people want ready-made individuals. Like that's how I was. That's how I was originally before I met my husband. I just wanted somebody I just already had everything in place, but that isn't how he was. He was not in place at all. Okay. He was not even on the board. And he picked himself up by the britches, really busted his butt and propelled us to the next level. And now we're able to do and have a much better place. Um, what? Jesus wasn't perfect either. I thought Jesus was the only perfect man. You're gonna have to show me where in the Bible it said Jesus wasn't perfect. Well, be cut from a different cloth. He's amazing too, and I made him chase me for a year. Oh Lord. Yeah, I didn't make him chase me for that long. Even though he didn't have his stuff together. I like he always says it's funny to me because you always tell me you see the potential in me and you seen potential in me that I didn't see in myself. And I'm just like, I know that's not really good. I'm not telling y'all to do that because it don't always work out like that. Because I have like thought that people were a certain way, and then it's like, yeah, you got the potential to be a certain way, but that ain't even what you're working towards. But really, with him, I felt like I could see that he was really trying to put forth a certain amount of effort to elevate and have his ducks in a row. And it was even more impressive because when some people don't even have their stuff together, they just be out here procreating. And to meet somebody that was like on the cusp, he was like 29 when we met. 28, 29 when we met. He didn't have no children and baby mamas and stuff. Cause so with some people, it don't even matter if you got your stuff together or not. It just made me look at him different. Like, okay, so you at least being responsible in one department, having some self-restraint, um i was I was just like, I'm willing to give it a chance because clearly everything else that I've been wanting ready made and done, it's not been successful. So I always root for the underdogs. I always do. Because I already know, like, with what's going on with us, I wouldn't trade my relationship for nobody's. I wouldn't trade my marriage for nobody's. Like, I have friends that are married and, like, not putting nobody down, but I would not want anybody I know's marriage or relationship. Like, I'm happy with what we got. I don't look at other people and be like, in my head, I want to be like them or couples goals or whatever. Because you don't even know what people really be going through for you to, kind of say that. And you got to keep that in mind because people only going to let you see what they want you to see. But I know for a fact, like, I'm not trying to look outside for nothing else because I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy. Tiffany told me tonight I want to go to school. for floral design, like get hands-on training with fresh florals. He said, whatever makes you happy. And that's just, you feel me? That's what I'm talking about. Like, in the same way that is for the men with us in our lives, that's the same way, you know, I'm sure that Matt has a lot of positive things to say about how you make his life better, like you enrich his life, um, and bring peace and happiness to his life. Because when people are happy, they really don't mind doing certain things that they probably said they would never do, they're happy to do now. Like, no, I didn't want to have originally no more children, but when you meet somebody that is an amazing person, it's just like, yeah, I'll have a kid for you. Like, why wouldn't I have your baby? Because you're awesome. Like, and then we'll have little mini awesomes running around here. And he always talked about us like being old and sitting on the porch of our house and rocking chairs and gray hair and just looking at our kids and our grandkids rocking in our rocking chairs, like, look at what we did. And I just, like, I can see that now. I really wasn't before, but I can see it now. Tiffany, and with my own business, he bought me my laptop and researched them for a while to give me a good one so I can do lives and hopefully get my business on Etsy and more online stuff. That's awesome. Yes, I definitely, TK, your next live, you definitely need to give us a scoop. Please give us a scoop. I would love to hear your love story. I don't want you typing it in here because I like to see your reactions and your facial expressions and your laughing and stuff. So I want to see it on the live. Um, I actually made Matt kind of chase me for 7 years. Oh, Tiffany, you'd have been left in the dust, baby girl. 7 years. I'm like, oh, that just means you ain't even trying to do this, cause ain't no way, little baby, 7 years. Yes, Markel, you make me better. That's definitely I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. That's exactly how it is. Um, yeah, Tiffany wasn't playing no games, sis. Ooh wee, 7 years. This we just barely together for 7 years, and you never had somebody chase you for 7 years. And me and my husband be like, dang, we wish we would have met each other like earlier, but things happen when they supposed to. But I just be like, man, you know how much more, like how many more years of happiness we could have had together had we met earlier, but then we wouldn't have been who we are. Our minds wouldn't have been where they were at, and it may not have worked. I feel like people meet at certain times for certain reasons. So it's nice to think about that. Like, oh man, if we would have met 10 years ago, how we would have had a happy 10 years together. But that's not necessarily true. But it's just nice to think about. Um, I was dumb and like bad boys. Tiffany, sheesh. At least you can admit it. 'Cause I was at the point I was like, man, this is getting out of control. I'm like, it just gotta be some good men out here. It has to be. And I was like, I was dating guys without kids, guys with kids, guys with their own businesses, guys that had higher positions in companies. I'm just like, this is crazy. But then again, I also feel like depending on where your mind is at, that is going to affect the way, a person may behave with you. Because it's like, you got to think, everybody didn't seen this where somebody is one way with one person, but then they get with somebody else and they like act completely different. And it's, I didn't even know you had that in you. I didn't even know you was like that. Like, you brand new. Different people bring out different qualities in people. So I do think I kind of have a feeling that um part of that was probably me, because before I met my husband, I had literally had a talk with myself, like, self, something got to give. This is really, really old. This game is really like worn out, and we got to do something. Because if we keep going at this rate, we're going to be old and alone. If that's what it's going to be, then cool. But if we really want to have something stable and want a relationship, it's going to be some things that we need to change about us. Okay, self. And I really tried to work on that. I also changed the dynamic of like the way I was dating and things like that. Um, the conversations that I was having with different men, um, the putting it out there, what my intentions was from the jump. And I always used to get this same question: what are you looking for in a man? What are you looking for in a relationship? And I used to tell dudes what I wanted, my laundry list of stuff I wanted. And then they'd be like, my God, so you preaching now? Yeah, self-reflection is big. But I used to always tell guys like what I want in a relationship, what type of men I liked. There was, the things that I wanted in a man. And that was the dumbest thing ever, y'all. If you single and you listening to me right now, and anybody asks you what are you looking for in a man, or like what your perfect relationship will be like in your head, don't tell them. Why? Because one, most narcissists are chameleons. Most narcissists like to figure a person out to know how to reel them in and control them off of a fantasy. Um, and then people who are narcissists that just want to get something quick, they will do what they got to do to get what they want to get and be out of there. So you can have somebody that's like a narcissist that want to play with you and yo-yo you. But you got somebody that just want to use you for temporary satisfaction and disappear. Um, so with that, I don't suggest, because I had to deal with a couple of sociopaths and some other crazy type of individuals, to start to see that when I tell people what I want in a relationship, they kind of like make themselves be that. They're like mold themselves to fit the image, and then it's an illusion, but then I be falling for it because I'm just liking what I'm seeing, and that's not it. So what I started doing when I was dating, I would tell like a dude say, oh, what do you like in a man? I'm like, at this point in my dating journey, when I meet him, I'll know, because his actions gonna speak louder than his words and what he tell me he is or what he tell me he got going on. So when I meet him and when we vibe and have a connection, I'll know. I'll know like this is the person that I'm interested in, or that I'm happy in this relationship. But I'm not gonna set any type of like goals or standards like right now. Just seeing what's out there. I know some people probably got like, man, what? But that's just what I would tell them. I did this, same thing a couple times. I was dating people, but with my husband, it worked. We had got to the point where we were like on the phone, falling asleep, talking to each other. We worked opposite shifts. So we both was like either he was talking to me and I was falling asleep because it was late, or I was talking to him and he was falling asleep because it was like the daytime because he worked nights. So I'm just like, okay, we talking like it's high school. We talking about aliens. We talking about pyramids. We talking about traveling. We talking about the Loch Ness monster. We talking about recipes. I mean, we talking about everything. And that's what we did. And also in our conversation, we never talked about sex. Like that just wasn't when I say any and everything under the sun, we would talk about the different types of grass there is, no sex. Like it just wasn't something that we discussed. He didn't pressure it, he didn't bring it up. I don't even honestly know how it was even brought up eventually, but for months we went on dates. We did not kiss. We did not make out, kiss, touch each other's privates, nothing. And we just got to know each other. We just got to really know each other. So he said more about the Loch Ness monster though. No, for real. Like that is what we was on. Ancient aliens and just spaceships and UFOs and alien encounters. That's what we was talking about. We really was getting into our weird bag. Falling asleep. I'm hearing him snoring on the phone. Or I'm sleeping and I'm waking up the next day and the phone stuck to my face. So with that, I just feel like maybe that's not gonna work for everybody. Everybody has different wants, needs, and desires. But that was something I never did with a man. Never. The way that we were with each other, I never was like that. With the man. I'm not even finna hold y'all, act like I just been a just saint for real. And he wasn't like that with other women. I could guarantee you that. We both was trying something different with each other and it ended up working. And now we can spend the rest of our lives asking, yes, what really happened to the Mayans? And who are the original Egyptians? Like we really be sitting here watching, like binge watching different documentaries and series and stuff about that. Like that is really like our lives and our free time. We don't have 1,000 other things to do. We sit back and we watch things like that. We've been watching that what is that movie we were just watching? Mario and Luigi for like 3 days in a row. We can't even finish it because we both falling asleep. But we keep on restarting it and keep on trying to finish it. But like we just be doing stuff like that. Like we're honestly like we call each other best friend all the time. We each other's best friend. So that is what matters most. That's what matters most, I feel like, more than the financial aspect. Yes, peaches, peaches, peaches. We Princess Peach. Yeah. Um, that's just what matters most. So I just feel like if you are out there and you really want something and it seems like you keep on running into the same thing over and over and over again, it may just be time to just switch it up. It may just be time to self-evaluate. It may just be time to um step outside your comfort zone and your box because it's literally they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So if that is what you are doing, you're literally crazy. Like you cannot do the same thing you've been doing and expect for change. Like it's just not going to happen. And you have to have a standard and you have to stick to it. You have to know what you're worth no matter what and stick to it. And that what you feel you are worth don't it should not be questioned, or you shouldn't even care people question it because it's self-worth. It's not what other people think I'm worth. You need to know what you feel you are worthy of. Like I think I had a live one time we talked about how come when some women have children, men say that the value of them are, they're no longer of value or they have very little value and they should just be happy to, even get a man or be able to settle down with somebody. Just take what you can get because you got 3 kids or whatever. Like in the society we live in, some people do see women with children, especially more than one, like you just got problems. But then it's like sometimes a double standard because men will have three, six, 9 kids, and it's like nothing. It's like one or no kids to some women. But with that, I feel like if you feel like, even if you have kids and you don't want to date somebody with kids, there's people that be like, you can't be like that. How can you say you want to be with somebody who don't have kids but you got kids? Easy, because that's what I want. That's what people need to understand. You don't have to feel like just because you don't have something or you do have something, like you're not worthy of having a certain dynamic or a certain thing going on in your relationship. Like that's for you and another person. There's some people who can't have kids that want kids. So you never know. You could get with somebody that can't have any more children, but love your children like they were their own, especially since they are not able to have. There are sterile people out here, like that does exist. So what happens if you get with somebody that don't have no kids, that get with somebody who can't have no kids? Now, a lot of times, sometimes marriages end because of that. I've heard of marriages ending because, like, the woman or the man couldn't have children, and the other person really wanted a family and wanted children, like, of their own, you know, biology and genetics. So, with that, I'm just like, people need to mind their business. Whatever you want, whatever you like, you can have that. Don't let anybody tell you different. Don't let nobody tell you because you got this, that, and the third going on, you can't have this, because it's not true. Believe in yourself and know your self-worth, and you can have whatever you set out to do and whatever you want to have. And that's pretty much all I got to say for today. I got like 9 minutes left. So I don't know if y'all have any questions, comments, concerns to run up this last 9 minutes before I hop up off of this thing. And I meant to show y'all this. It's not enough time. So maybe Wednesday I will show you guys. I have a kit that my daughter got from her school for virtual learning. I have not even opened it yet, but I want to show you because it looks like it's so many cool things and books and knick-knack, paddywhacks, paint sets and markers and jumbo crayons, glue sticks. I don't know what the heck this is. Oh, I think it says scissors. I don't know. We got some dice. There's a whole bunch of random stuff in here. But I'll definitely get to it and show y'all uh probably Wednesday. Open that up with y'all for y'all. But yeah, that's pretty much that's all I have. I gave you a little rundown, and I hope that y'all have started off having a great week thus far. We are officially 13 days away from New Year's. I don't know if y'all got New Year's plans, but 2024 is about to be here, y'all. We are less than 2 weeks away from 2024. I feel like this is nuts. It feels like time is just beyond going fast. I don't I don't have any New Year's plans. I will be back home New Year's Day, but like New Year's Eve, I don't have any plans for the actual like New Year's Eve celebration. My New Year's resolution for this year coming up, I had said it earlier, you might not have been on Markel, but I want to become more organized in my like life. As like I said, I work for two nonprofits. I work with preschoolers in the school district. I own a travel agency. I'm a content creator. Um, I'm a mother of two with one more on the way. And I need organization in my life. It is not my strong suit. Like I'm a go-getter, but whew, I tell you, I be up, down, loop-de-loo and around. I make it happen, but I know my life will be a lot more like a lot more sufficient and a lot more smoother if I got organized. So becoming organized, um just honestly perfecting my crafts, the things that I'm working on and doing, getting better, elevating in the areas in which I have my hands in. Um Getting back healthy and staying consistent with like working out and stuff like that. And I think that's all I'm gonna say for now that I can think of. Because everything else is like I'm already kind of working on, like with finances and um just doing stuff like saving money and making goals for that. But just honestly, like organization, getting better at what I'm already doing, and just making healthier choices and decisions for myself. I say those three things. What I'm gonna focus on 2024. Also, he also got married to a Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Tiffany. I forgot you did say that. I remember you talking about that. Lord, ain't nobody got time for that. But I'm so happy for you guys because your hubby, he sounds amazing. And after everything that you shared with us, like you definitely like you deserve everybody deserves to be happy. But especially I feel like those who have like been on their what is it, like last leg mentally and emotionally with stuff, I get super stoked when you finally get to pull through and just be happy. So cheers to many more years of happiness for you, Tiffany. Um, are y'all doing anything special for the New Year's? And I'm like, I didn't even think about that. I don't even know what. I had to look at what time my flight leave. Yeah, look at what time my flight leave on New Year's Day. It's not even like I'm about to be drunk or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to just be turned up. I want to find something to do, but I know I can't. It's not like I'm about to be partying. I'd probably be mad at people all around me drinking. I don't want to see that right now. Unless I be doggone salivating while y'all be having y'all little stuff. But I definitely want to see what options there is for today, or even some crafts and things to do with the kids on that day. Let me see. This is crazy. I don't even see my Oh, okay. I forgot I had refreshed it. I can't believe y'all did not see this egg. I don't know. I just can't believe it. I always have somebody watching from somewhere else. I don't even. I'm so lazy. I don't even feel like looking to see because I can see how many people I have on Facebook, and I see it's somebody else watching from a different platform. But I hope that you guys have a great rest of your night, your week. I should be back Wednesday if all is well and I'm not like feeling under the weather or anything like that. I am preparing, like I said, for the new year. I'm cleaning my house, throwing stuff out, organizing the whole nine. So I plan on being here Wednesday. I always announce it on my Facebook. If you all are not following me on Facebook, all you have to look up is the real JT, which is right there, the real JT. And if you don't see me, I always go live around 11 p.m. Eastern US time. And if I don't have a post or say that I'm going live, 9 times out of 10, I'm not. I should make a post and say I'm not, but usually if stuff is happening, I don't even feel like doing all that. So just bear with me as I get back into the swing of things. I do have some stuff going on that I'm not yet fully disclosed with my health and things like that. But I do appreciate those that have made an effort to hop on, support, and be on the live with me, asking questions and engaging. It's been awesome. It's like you guys never left the building for me. So I love you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but I do. I really do. And I'm going to probably get off of here, get on the music note for a little bit, see what people's doing. Where's the after party? I think there might be something happening on the music note. I will have to see, but I know like I'll be on there. I don't know if you are on there. Do you have an account with TikTok, Markel? Because I don't think I'll be on Facebook. They just really irritated me with not showing my post. And then I just reposted it and people still saying like it can't be seen and all this other stuff. So, oh man. Yeah, I'm not mad at you because I honestly I've been on TikTok more in the past week than I have in the year and a half or 2 years that I've had a TikTok. I do not be on there. Okay. Oh, you don't even know what TikTok is? Listen, I don't be on there like that, but I'm starting to grow fond of it. So with that, I'm trying to be on it more to kind of like spread, you know, my eggs in different baskets. Oh, that's what I call TikTok. I call it the music note. Cause sometimes Facebook be trying to act shady when you actually say other platforms. I don't even care. Like that's why I say I don't even care. They could kiss my rump with that. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna probably be headed that way. If you follow me on TikTok, the real JT, just look it up. You'll see the same symbols that you see over there. If you see that, then that's my page. I only have one page over there. Follow me, I follow you back. And if we are doing something, the sister circle or just in general, I'll send you a message with the live that's going on. I can't go live with my face just yet. I can only go like vocally, which is whack. Somebody told me today I need 600 followers or more to go live. I'm at 250. So hopefully before, the end of this week, I can get that extra, what is that, 350 followers, so that I can go live. I mean, I'm doing Facebook like this and I'm making posts here and there. I'm just saying, like, they are getting me over. I'm getting over this, Tiffany. They didn't show my post today. Nobody, like, the momentum is like, I know it has to build back up, but I just, I'm starting to do better over there, honestly. Tiffany, this past week, last week, I had 73 followers. Last week. We are at Monday and I'm at like 252 followers over there. Like, yeah, it's popping more over there than it is over here. Like, I used to gain like 50 followers a day here on Facebook, but that's when I was going hard in the coat. You remember you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the scavenger hunt live be lit, but honestly, I didn't even get to be on there that long. I think I did. I was on there for a little bit. I think I seen like two scavenger hunts, but outside of that, even outside of that, that is what really it was, where it was just like the regular live. So I'm definitely I'm messing with this because this more it's a lot more engagement and fun and stuff like that. I haven't made no new posts, but I be on people's lives and talking to them and stuff like that. And people be give me shout outs, and it's just a lot more energy over there. Stuff's getting dead over here. Um, to it's except for like the stuff with the sister circle and then meeting Markel and his silly, hilarious self. But other than that, y'all, I'm not finna hold y'all. I'm getting ready to get up off of this stream. Again, I know somebody else is watching. Thank you, mysterious person. You're not commenting. I don't know if that's you, Albin, on YouTube or who it is, but somebody's watching from another platform, and I appreciate you. They are nuts over there. I'm definitely feeling it a lot more over recently. But yeah, y'all know I'm getting off, but I'm not gone. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully I see you on Wednesday. Get in the Christmas spirit. Bye.